Coach, 2 wins, really shot the ball well, so that's the first thing I'm asking about, how well the team shot.
There's no magic behind the shooting. We got some open looks and we knocked it down. I thought we actually started both games off really strong. Those first quarters were big for us. And, the area to improve is not to plateau. We kind of plateaued in those second and third quarters in both games. So do we like the start? Yes. Do we want to build off of those starts and keep some momentum throughout the game? We want to do a little bit better job of that. We were able to get a lot of young kids. We played a couple of our freshmen, a couple of sophomores this weekend, so that was good. They just need that game experience. And I thought Taisha Taylor came in against Regis and gave us some really valuable minutes that second game.
Yeah, no, I was getting ready to ask you about that. Last year she was solid for you guys, but this year, she looks like a completely different player. Talk about her development.
She has. She's relaxed a little bit, understands our system, style of play, and I mean, she has the height and length, and she has really good touch around the basket. Really soft hands for as tall as she is, and so if we're able to get that ball in there, it's a good chance it's going to go in if she's touching it, and I'm assuming double teams and things like that will begin to come as well. So we'll rely on her. I thought Abby Spurgeon gave us some big minutes too, especially that second half of the Regis game. Got her to relax a little bit. So we have the inside post presence, and hopefully Ty can continue to give us that as we head to Colorado.
Offensively, you pushed the ball in the 2 games a little more than maybe what we saw last year. Is that something new this year, up-tempo?
We've talked about it. We want to play with a little bit more pace this year. We have guards in the perimeter that like to get up and down the floor, and our forward players are more mobile too this year. So I think we're just able to play with a little bit more speed behind it. So as long as we can keep doing that and scoring from the perimeter and having that inside post presence, that's what we want to do.
Kind of preview the matchups you have in Colorado this week for us.
We play Colorado School of Mines down in Golden, and then Metro State in Denver. Both 2 solid RMAC teams. Mines first, and we actually played them my first game as a head coach about 4 years ago, I guess. And they're just a well-coached team, and they're smart kids. Just have the ability to execute well offensively in the half court. And then we played Metro, who we played actually last year, second round of the NCAA tournament. And Coach Have does a great job with her team, and they're really physical. They're just going to shove and push you around. And from the offensive end, we're going to have our hands full too. They score the basketball well. They were beating LCU the other day by, 13 or maybe 15 points at some point in the game. And so they have that ability to score the ball and defend. And so they just play both sides of the ball really well.